Kyle, I don't know. I don't know if I can do this.
No, Jill, it's only pre-match nerves. It's a huge game tomorrow. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine.
Well, can I maybe bring a friend?
Yeah, go on then.
Rach. Right, so for one final time before the final, let's do this together. This is Lionesses Down Under, connected by EE. Hello and welcome back to Lionesses Down Under, connected by EE. 24 hours till the World Cup final that England are playing in. I'm so excited.
I'm buzzing.
I am so excited. And look who we have, Rachel Daly. Round of applause for Rachel Daly.
Thanks, guys.
Oh.
I'm excited for the game. I'm sure everyone at home is definitely excited as well. We want to hear from you. Any messages of support, where you're watching the game, let us know who you'll be with, where you're watching, and of course, any questions you've got. We want to hear from you, so use the hashtag Lionesses Down Under.
Rach, everybody in the world dreams of going to a World Cup final. You're not going to one, you're actually playing in one. How does that feel?
Yeah, I don't think it's really sunk in yet. I think, you'll know from last year, we were still quite chilled about it in the Euros, weren't we? It was just kind of like one more game.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of how it is in camp again. But it's when you say it out loud, I think you realise how special it is to be in a World Cup final, representing your country and playing against such a top team. So, yeah, really excited and raring to go now.
And I guess it's just back to normality for you. You've been back in training, lots of preparations ahead of the game. I mean, how are those preparations going? As we can see, I mean, a lot of hard work, but also a lot of play as well. Look at the dance
Giving
moves.
sexy.
Yeah, how are those preparations going now?
Yeah, good. I think we've got a good balance of work and play in this team. I think Serena enforces that as well, which is nice. But yeah, you can't be too serious all the time. Can't take yourself too seriously. Have a little bit of a laugh, a few dances.
Oh, some great goals in there as well. That's
Thanks.
relishing that number 9 role as well, isn't it? I think with them finishers. But Rach, it's often said in these big games, make sure you focus on the game, don't play to the occasion. And we've seen this team do it time and time again. Obviously, the game against Australia the other day. Do you think it'll be kind of same mentality going into this final?
Yeah, I think you said it yourself there. It's not playing to the occasion. I think it's difficult to do when you've not experienced it. Obviously, we had it last year, and Colombia, Australia, it was like a cauldron in there of fans and everyone against us. So it's good preparation. But yeah, I don't think you can really replicate a World Cup final. But same preparation, Serena will have us ready, and yeah, we're just all ready and raring to go now.
People will have their opinions and people will say what they think makes this team special. But I want to hear it from inside the camp, okay? What do you think makes this England team just as special as it actually is?
I think we've got such different characters in the squad. We've got a mix of experience, youth and everyone in between. And I think that everyone's personality is shown at all times, which is really special. I don't think you can, in environments like this, it's sometimes hard to be you and be your authentic self at all times. But I think that's one thing that we have worked really hard on in the squads. But the biggest thing for me, I think, is the inner belief. We've had everything thrown at us. I'm sure you've probably heard all the girls say that, but it feels like we've had everything thrown at us over the last 9 weeks in what is a fairly relatively new squad. Obviously, we've lost some players with injury and things like that and retiring. But yeah, I think the belief that we have in this team within our changing rooms is something that is, I can't even put into words how that is and how strong that bond is and the connection is. So I think that's probably the number one thing that stands out for me throughout the whole tournament.
And Rach, this amazing journey is going to nearly be over after this weekend. But what are the memories that you're going to take away? Is there any that really stick in your mind?
Yeah, for me, I think a lot of the time it's off the pitch stuff. Obviously, you're here to do your job, but you can't be 100% just focused on football all the time. You have to have downtime and switch off. And I think from the early days, like walking into the Sunshine Coast and seeing the kangaroos on our doorstep, I think that's something that will always stay with me. And yeah, it's just been nice to connect with the families and have your downtime as well. But I think the standout moment was probably one, getting through the Nigeria game, and then two, obviously beating the nation on their home soil was a difficult feat. And yeah, it was a good game. I think a really good game for the fans as well to see. It's the epitome of a good semi-final.
Yeah, and we always have fans always messaging in using the hashtag Lionesses Down Under. And Sophie got in touch to ask, what has been your favourite moment with Millie in Australia? Too many, I bet.
Yeah, there's probably too many to choose from. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could pick one, but a standout one would probably be after the last game. She literally ran up to me and kissed my armband for my dad. And she does that before every game, obviously in the change room, so no one will see that. But my agent, Sue, actually caught a photo of it. Yeah, so she sent me that after the game, and I think that was something that we do together, and it just happened naturally and organically, and I think something like that you just take with you forever. But the laughs that we have off the pitch is, just having your best mate there. We've talked about it a lot, but it's so nice to have that person there by your side all the time, on the bus next to you on the way back from games. And yeah, I think we had a moment the other day where it was just like, Millie, we're in the World Cup final. And she's like, what the hell? Yeah, so it's just, I think I just enjoy every moment that we have.
Oh, lovely moments.
Oh, people still keep getting in touch, wanting to use the hashtag Lionesses Down Under. I've got a question though. You both know Serena so well. This is the closest that I'll get to her just here. Still the good luck charm. It's still here, okay? I want to talk about her style of management and play. Is that what makes this team so competitive?
Yeah, I think she's a genius. I mean, she solves things in the game, before the game, but is always so level-headed. I think that's probably shown from the outside looking in as well. But she's very honest. She's very direct. Probably the Dutch in her as well. Maybe sometimes too direct. No, she's very honest and just calm all the time. I mean, you don't really see her get too high and too low. She's just always even. And yeah, I think you've seen us change styles within the tournament, off the cuff, and that's credit to her and her knowledge of the game, and just all the staff in general. I think they work so hard behind the scenes to get us best prepared for games. But yeah, she's a legend in her own right.
Amazing. And we had Chloe Kelly on the show yesterday. Now we'll get people to ask the next guest a question. There's been a few stitch-ups recently, so let's see. Did Chloe Kelly stitch you up, or has she been kind? Let's take a look.
Hey Rach, can you give us your top 3 karaoke songs?
I can't hear that.
Oh, don't worry. Can you give us your top 3 karaoke songs?
Celine Dion, River Deep, Mountain High.
Oh.
Valerie by Amy Winehouse.
Yes. I've heard that's your go-to song this trip. Is that right? Yes.
And I don't know what my third one would be. Maybe something like a bit of Avril Lavigne or Skater Boy maybe, or what have we been singing recently on the bus? We Are Family.
Yes.
There's loads in there.
There's been some great tunes on the bus, so some really, really good tunes.
Were you getting involved in the singing?
Jill holds the phone with the lyrics like this and sings it out of tune, just whatever word she reads. So
Katie Zellum, another one bites the dust. We had a moment on the bus. It's probably not going to sound funny, but this is the best thing about the bus journeys back, that things happen and you just laugh for ages. So we were like banging, like obviously trying to make noise, and then all this dust came from nowhere right in Katie Zellum's face. So we started calling that Dusty Springfield. But
no one bites the dust.
We had some funny moments. Let's wait till the dust settles, Zell.
Well, on that musical note, Jill actually allowed me to use her phone before, slide into a few people's DMs, and one that I thought I have to get him on the show. Tom Grennan joins us right now. Tom, welcome to Lionesses Down Under. It's good to see you, mate. How are you doing?
I'm good. It's good to see everybody as well. How are you lot? You all right?
All good, thank you. Tom, you were like the busiest man that I know. I bet you haven't even had any sleep last night, because you're always going from one gig to another.
Yeah, I've literally had 1 hour sleep, but I wasn't missing the opportunity to talk to you lot, and I'm buzzing. Honestly, I watched the semi-final and I thought, oh my God, like it actually is coming home. For once, it's coming home. The energy over here is amazing, and just to see how well everybody's doing out there is, oh God, it's exciting. It's exciting.
Where will you be watching the match? Tom, where you're going to be watching it?
Do you know what? I might be either watching it in London at like a big outdoor screen,
Yeah.
or I'm going to be watching it at home. But I'm probably going to London because I want that World Cup feeling, and everybody's got that World Cup feeling, which is it's honestly, when I say it's going to come home and it is happening, and we are all so ready for it. We're so ready for it.
I can see how pumped you are. I mean, we're in our own little bubble here in Australia. You just mentioned that everyone's excited back at home. What is that like when you're there and you can just see how excited everybody is and everybody is just looking forward to this huge game, a World Cup final?
Yeah, it's amazing. Football brings people together, do you know what I mean? And especially like when getting into a final for the country, it doesn't happen much, you know. Do you know what I mean? So to see it happening and knowing that it could really, really, really happen, it's just an energy that's you can't really describe. But it's a great one.
Yeah, and Tom, we talk a lot on the show about the music that gets played in the dressing room, on the bus. The girls love their music, but if you could play a song in the changing room to get everybody hyped up for that final, what would you play?
I would probably play I'm Still Standing by Elton John.
Oh, what
just
a
because the graft to get into the final, the graft to even get in just anywhere in a World Cup, I'd be putting that right on them. I'm still standing after all this time. You know what I mean?
I knew you'd sing at some point. I was hoping you would, Tom. Thank you for that one. I genuinely was like, I was trying to get you to sing. You've done it yourself. Rach, what do you make of that? Elton John, I'm Still Standing. Would you like that one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've had that on the bus at some point. There's definitely some of Tom's
Rach,
music.
by the way, come on, gal.
Well, I mean, you said it's coming home, so we've got to try and make that happen now, right?
100%. 100%.
Now, Tom, I want to talk to you about you playing football as well, because you actually had Jill Scott as your captain for Soccer Aid.
Yeah.
Tell me the truth, okay?
Yeah.
10,500 miles away, so she can't get at you. What was she like as a captain?
Yeah. Unbelievable. Just so calm, so collective, and she's got unbelievable feet and unbelievable techers. So just to watch.
Is he talking about the right person?
He's definitely not.
In training, I remember she was. I think you did. Was it? I can't remember who it was actually, but I remember you skinning somebody, and I went, "What?"
Just say it was Jack Wilshere or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Jack Wilshere.
It wasn't.
I was like, "Come on."
I need
He
to
still
big
got it.
Tom up though. He's such a good footballer.
No, I was so impressed with Tom at Soccer Aid, actually.
Honestly,
yeah.
he's actually so good. And he went and did
I like that better than music compliments. I'm like, yes, I'm getting compliments from my football. Come on.
He's so good. But I know Rachel's been to see your show and your songs have been getting played in the changing rooms on the bus.
Oh, up there. Cool.
So, yeah, do you have a message that you can
amazing.
take back to the team for the Lionesses? Because they would love to hear a message from you.
Yeah, do you know what? All I want to say is that I've been speaking to a few of them, and I just want to say good luck. You're doing everybody so proud, and please, please, please invite me to the party when you get back to England, because I want to celebrate with all of you and just give you all a massive, massive hug and just say well done. Whatever the outcome, you've done everybody over here so, so proud, and you've done yourselves proud, you've done your families proud, and yeah, congratulations. And big shout out to Kelly, and big shout out to Russo. I'm a massive fan of Russo as well, so like, yeah, but all of you, I'm a massive fan.
You know, I'm sat here. Do I not get a shout out?
Yeah, Ray, do you know we know that our friendship's strong. You know that. The
Goes without saying. Goes without saying. There you go.
Levels are there already. So come on, I love you.
Tom, you've had a pretty good summer so far. I mean, you played in Soccer Aid, as we said. You've had some compliments. Jill was your captain. You had your album came out as well. What Ifs and Maybes went #1 in the UK album charts, and You've joined us on Lionesses Down Under. What a summer that is. Would a win tomorrow just be the icing on the cake for you?
It definitely will be. And I was about to say, if they win, I'm looking at flights to come out. So I'll be there. Why not?
The party's started. There we go.
Are you going to do some songs for the girls? Can we book you in?
Oh, you've booked me. There you go. For free as well. Don't worry.
Oh, there we go.
They said for free as well. I heard that.
100%. 100%.
Thanks so much for calling in, Tom. We really appreciate it. Now, go and get some sleep.
Love you all and come on, England.
Tom Grennan, thank you. See you soon.
See you later.
Oh, what a guy.
Wow, what a guy. There you go. We've got the concert booked. We've got the celebrations.
Free concert,
all right.
Don't worry.
Well, we don't just love hearing from #1 chart-topping musicians here on Lionesses Down Under. We love to hear from fans as well. Everyone's been on the hashtag Lionesses Down Under. The questions have been coming in for you, Rachel. So, Jill, what have we got this time?
Yes, so Katie wants to know, it's always you and Millie, have you and Millie still got your Love Island sleep masks or have they been left on the aeroplane?
Millie never had one. I got one.
Oh, okay.
It was a gift to me, so yeah, I probably should have thought about getting her one. But no, I still have mine. I have it next to my bed. Probably won't be using it on the way home, but yeah, still have it.
Yeah, brilliant. And Tia got in touch on Instagram to ask, how does it feel to know that you are history makers?
Yeah, it's one of those things where I don't think it settles in until after the fact. Obviously, we've got one more game to go. Yeah, we've made history, but we always want more.
Yeah.
But everything we do, as you know, Jill, we do it for the nation and to try and inspire the next generation and keep them supporting us and following in our footsteps and becoming future Lionesses. So yeah, I think it's obviously a great feeling, but be even greater if we do go all the way.
Yeah. And finally, Izzy wants me to ask you, does Millie force you to do TikTok dances?
Yeah, all the time. Literally, can you not tell how uncoordinated I am and no rhythm? And she's really good, so it's one of them where you just got to go along with it. She's like, yeah, it's easy. It's easy, mate. It's easy, I'll teach you. I'm like, yeah, easy for you.
Yeah. Well, keep those questions coming in. Use the hashtag Lionesses Down Under. And the fan questions don't stop there because we've got 3 people who are very excited to speak to you, Rachel. We've got Sophia and Chloe. They're in Sydney. And we've got Lily from London. Hey, guys, how you doing? Welcome to Lionesses Down Under. How you all doing?
Yeah, nice.
Oh, so nice to see you. So, Lily, have you got a question for Rachel?
Yeah. Hi, Rachel. At what age did you get into football and who or what inspired you?
Hello, Lily. When I started playing football, I think I literally, and as soon as I started walking, as long as I can remember, I started playing football. My earliest memory was with a ball at my feet. So competitively, I think I maybe started playing when I was around 8 or 9. I think, with the local boys team. And my brother and my dad, they played. They both played at the local club as well. So they inspired me. Obviously, naturally, always wanted to be better than my brother. So that was a big motivation for me. But yeah, as long as I can remember, I've always been playing football.
Brilliant. Great question. Thank you, Lily. Chloe, I'll come over to you. What did you want to ask Rach?
So we're both Brits who are very new to moving to Australia. So just wanted to know if you've had any culture shocks since you've been here.
No, other than the fact that I think everybody is so laid back. Everyone seems super chill and friendly. Not that they're not in England, but I think everyone stops for a chat, and I love it because everyone's got a dog. So when we're walking down the beach, everyone has a dog. So I stop every 2 seconds, but. I don't think I've noticed any really.
Yeah, and Sophia, have you got a question?
Yeah, I do. Hey, Rachel.
Hello.
I guess you scored your first World Cup goal against China. Like, I can only imagine what that feels like. Like, what were you feeling in that moment?
Yeah, I think obviously it's yeah, like you said, it's my first World Cup goal. So, it's something that I've always wanted to be able to do and say that I've done. And I think with me playing as a forward as well at club and through different stages of my career, it's nice to get up there in front of the goal. But I think it just fell to me. Cracked it in on the volley and hope for the best. So it was a great feeling, but it's just obviously an even better feeling getting that big win against China.
Which makes that sound easy.
I know, yeah.
Just fell to me. I cracked it in on the volley. Yeah, World Cup, tick.
I can only dream. The closest that I'll be getting to that is a World Cup final. And Chloe, Sophia, you'll both be there as well. I mentioned that you're in Sydney. Talk to us about that. How excited are you for that game?
So excited. We've got tickets, so we'll be there. Really looking forward to all the build-up.
Yeah, we're going to deck ourselves out in England merch. We can't wait.
I'll be looking out for you. I'll try and find you in the stands.
It'll be nice to see some white and red and maybe a blue, like Lily's shirt, rather than the yellow and the green. So we'll look out for you.
Brilliant. And Lily, I want to come back to you because you'll be having football for breakfast, or brunch, as Jill put it on the Instagram the other day in her poem. Did you have a message to Rachel to take back to all of the Lionesses?
Yep. Bring it home, girls.
Oh,
thanks,
that's
Lily.
a lovely message.
We'll do our best.
Well, guys, thanks so much for joining us on the show. You're so important to us. So we are going to send you a signed Lionesses shirt each. So yeah, I hope you can see that. It's got Alessia Russo, Rachel Daly, Millie Bright, all on there. So we'll send that to you. How do you feel about that?
So exciting. Thank you. I'm going to frame it.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for joining us on Lionesses Down Under. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
And as the build-up continues to the World Cup final, we are the show that keeps on giving. We are going to be joined by another Lionesses family member, Izzy Christiansen. We should have you on the line.
Now, it's such a big weekend for England. So, Izzy, tell me, how impressed have you been with Rachel and all the Lionesses so far?
Oh, the level of football appreciation is just through the roof. I think that everyone knows how much I love analysing football, and the tactical element, the way that you guys have played has just been a joy to watch. Rach, you in particular, the way that you fitted in to the team and in a different role again. You're probably sick of people talking about what role you play because you've basically proven that you can play anywhere. But I think that how it all works and the teams, I don't know, the way the team works is just absolute joy to watch, and I can't wait to watch you play on Sunday morning or evening for you guys.
And Izzy, not only is it a huge moment for the team, it's a huge moment for English football. How impressive is what the team have done, Izzy, and the impact they are already having on young boys and young girls?
I don't think we're ever going to get sick of talking about this because it keeps going up. I mean, from the Euros last year, the impact was just incredible. And then I was lucky enough to be out in Australia, as I'm sure you guys know, had to come back last week. So I'm now looking at it from both angles. I've been out there and I've felt how the game and how the World Cup has impacted people. But then coming back home is just on a different level. Like Rachel, you'll never understand how it feels back home. The impact that you guys are having on the nation is just unbelievable. And I think that there's been little moments here and there where I've felt like, wow, that's a turning point. And I was getting on a plane from, I can't remember, I was that many planes out in Australia, but Sydney to Melbourne, I think. And I bumped into, he's a top football journalist in the men's game, right? And we were having a chat. And I told him I'm going back for the start of the men's Premier League. And he was like, what? He was like, what on earth are you doing? And I thought, like, that's actually like, he was having a bit of banter with me, but I was like, that's actually where the game is at now. The Women's World Cup is bigger than anything domestically over here right now. And hopefully I'm actually going to see Tom, who you were speaking to earlier, outside the London Stadium on Sunday to watch the game. So it'll be epic, and I just can't wait to watch. And I think it's going to be one hell of an occasion.
Yeah.
Definitely is. Now, Izzy and Rachel, you've played alongside each other many a time. Izzy, you've already talked about Rachel as a footballer already, but what about playing alongside her? What was that like? Come on, she's here now, embarrass her. We've got photos up of you two. What was that like?
I think this picture, like, my screen's a bit blurry, but I think it was one of Rachel's first goals for England.
Yeah, it was my debut.
I think.
Oh.
Yeah, it was your debut and you scored, right?
Yeah,
I think that was a 6 or 7-0 win at Wickham, which, no, I think, Rach, like, playing with you, like, a dream, but playing against you, not so much, because you're so hard to play against. You've got such a winning mentality, and to see that being put into the Lionesses team, I know your journey with England hasn't necessarily been a straight line, and I think that's what's so beautiful about it. And to see you now, like, doing what you're doing, and it just seemed like you just take it all in your stride. You just don't look fazed by anything, and it's just meant to be on Sunday. I know that you won't be saying that within the camp, and I know that you'll be preparing as best you can. But from my angle and from the angle back here home, it's just like, it's not a case of will you win it, it's just when you're going to win it. And I think that your journey, so much admiration for it, and I'm sure Jill agrees. And just hoping for a big one on Sunday.
100%.
I'm blushing.
Oh.
And Izzy, obviously, you know the feeling of representing England. Is watching this World Cup bringing back good memories of your journey?
It's just, honestly, it's just crazy, like, to think that, I'm obviously really proud of what I did in my career, and I'm getting this beautiful opportunity right now to talk about football, like men's, women's football. But for me, it's just football, and I've just got this unwavering level of appreciation for how you guys are playing. It's a joy to watch, and obviously I've had so many good memories playing for England. My best one was scoring on my debut against Estonia, which was actually your 100th cap, Jill, which I don't know if I knew until after the game. I remember doing an Instagram post in the airport, and I was like, I don't know why I missed it, or I don't know what the situation was. Maybe I was just so caught up in my own emotions, but I thought that was a really special day, given that we were club mates at City as well. So many fond memories, and just to have played a small part in what's going on with the bigger picture right now is just incredible.
Yeah. I like to keep things quiet.
Yeah, you don't got to say
it. Would have been more important.
Izzy, I mean, you just mentioned that you and Jill played alongside each other as well. I like to always ask this one because everyone's got a story about Jill. Look at that picture right there. What springs to mind when you look back on that time playing alongside each other?
I think
looking at that picture, but maybe a lack of communication.
And some great facial expressions.
No, I with Jill, like, so many memories along the years. Obviously, like, just doing what she's doing now, it's crazy. Like, me on this sort of live TV show with Jill and just looking at her seemingly, taking it in stride, presenting. It's just like you've been doing it for years. And I think you had the same approach with, your football career, that you're just consistently brilliant at everything you do. And obviously your impact, especially in the European Championship final last summer, basically wasting time and messing the Germans up. Like, you literally brought it home, didn't you? So I think that there's too many to name, but it's just elements of pride and being proud of what people have achieved. And I think that, like I said, like, I hope that what happens on Sunday obviously will be a really positive result, but also I think for the wider group of people associated, like people like Jill, I think, it's going to be a really special occasion.
Yeah, I think we all have such great memories of being part of this special team, and I think that's why everybody is just so incredibly proud of the Lionesses going in to the game tomorrow. So, Izzy, I want to know, well, you've just said actually you'll be watching the game in London, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And can you just give us a good luck message for the Lionesses?
They don't need any good luck. They've got everything going their way at the moment, but I'll just say, one thing, just stay focused. You've got it in the bag. Believe. I'm sure these things are bursting within the camp anyway, but all the best, girls. I know you can do it.
Oh, and Izzy, I hope you enjoy the match. Hopefully we'll get to see you soon. And thanks for calling in. We really appreciate it.
No worries. All the best, Rach. See you soon, guys.
Izzy. Nice to speak to you.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya. Now, this is normally the time of the show when one of our players takes on the tower. Is that okay?
Yeah, that was actually.
Well, the reason why I'm actually taking over that, I'll tell you in a minute. But Rach, you've already had a go, haven't you? Having a look over here, I mean, we can see you managed to get 101 centimetres, 20 points.
Wow, great. At the bottom down there.
It's all right. It's okay. It's a big because you can help and you can give your expertise. Jill, are you gonna?
Am I going to take it on?
I think you should take on.
But Rach helps me.
Oh, okay, all right. You can take on the tower alongside Rachel as well. Feeling confident?
Yeah, if Rach helps, definitely,
gosh.
definitely. But before we do that, can we just give a huge shout out to Niamh Charles, who is this year's champion with a score of 113 centimetres and 45 points. It couldn't be beaten. Niamh, I'm going to get a prize over to you. Maybe I'll get Kyle to sign a shirt for you.
No, we'll give away the 1 hour free coaching session that was meant to go to Georgia.
I'm sure she'll love that.
That does not surprise me that Niamh won that. She's probably like calculated it in her head, how many she needs to get in what time and how high. She's so clever.
I will let you in on a secret. Serena came in here before, looked at the leaderboard and said the exact same.
Yeah.
Niamh is at the top. She just knew how competitive she'd be and how she'd be able to figure it out. So
we did, you know, what's it called? Crystal Maze.
Oh, yeah.
Before we came out here, and luckily enough, I was on Niamh's team. And Serena was on our team as well. We literally just watched Niamh just power her way through this thing. I was like,
wow.
You don't even need a team. You just get it, girl. Like, she just had everything, like maths, all of it. She just...
That sounds like Lucy as well, doesn't it? Like the same mentality.
I could like to see them two go head to head at something like that.
Oh, interesting.
Well, we've already said that you're going to help Jill as she takes on the tower. Whilst we're talking all about tactics, getting the expertise, knowledge as well, here's the best bit so far from the tower. Right, let's get 30 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go! Straight in. Oh, don't tumble it.
You've got to go quick.
Remember, you need to be quick. We've already had 10 seconds.
Kyle, I'm not appreciating your commentary.
Have a little feel around.
I am trying, Jill.
2 golden ones. There we go.
Oh my God.
2 at a time. Wow. 10 seconds. Can you? 5, 4, 3. Get one more. Quick.
You said pull it!
Can you get another one? Quick. No!
113
Niamh Charles. I'm so scared right now. Right, we're already talking about tactics just here. Jill, you've just said that you're nervous because you've been bigging this up. You've been saying about how great you'd be, how you'd beat everyone. Now you've got to
I definitely didn't say that.
You did,
but
yeah,
I
she
am
has.
a bit nervous.
How are you feeling? Have you been talking tactics? Rachel, how are you going to help her?
I mean, look at the leaderboard. I can't really give her much help.
I think we just need to go for it. I'm like all in, dedicated to the cause. If it goes, it goes. But the
Go
reward,
for gold.
Yeah, go for gold.
Right, well, 30 seconds on the clock.
So am I
Let's go
helping?
for
Yeah.
it. You're both going for it. 3,
Jill,
2,
get the gold.
1, go. Right, oh, you've been listening,
Right.
Jill, going straight in.
Gold.
Very nice.
Gold. Is that on one?
Jill, stop being so aggressive.
No, but we have to attack the tower.
Jill, you're going to tip it.
Oh, you've had
Attack it.
10.
Turn it.
10 seconds.
Keep on going. Can you beat the top? Oh, nice. Double. 10 seconds left. Come on, you can at least get one more. I know you can. You've got 5.
Jill, careful.
It's okay, just go
4,
for it.
3, leave it. Come on. 2, 1.
Okay.
There you go. Oh.
Other way.
All right, okay.
You got that one. Put it back on.
I know, but it doesn't count.
Doesn't count. Rach, come back into the middle for us. Jill, how well have you done?
Oh, we're there. 113. 117.
No way. Right, let's count up as well. 5, 15, 20, 30,
gold.
40,
All them golds are made.
50, 55 points.
And 117.
And 117. Round of applause.
Yeah, but
It's 2 of you, but that's
Yeah.
okay. That's all right. You've been waiting.
Teamwork makes the dream work, obviously.
I mean, obviously, you've been waiting weeks to do that, Jill. Was it worth the wait?
Oh, yes, it definitely was. Where's my fan?
I'm here.
me too.
Yeah, okay, I'll take that.
No.
Well,
There you go.
yeah.
There you are. There you are. You don't want me. You don't want me. There you go.
Well, we need to let Rach go because she's got a World Cup final tomorrow. Thanks so much to Tom Grennan, Izzy Christiansen, and the fans for phoning in this show.
It's been absolutely amazing. Tomorrow is all about the World Cup final. England versus Spain, 11 a.m. back in the UK. Wherever you're watching it, we hope you enjoy.
Yeah, I think there's only one thing left to say.
Well, we'll be saying that. Then we've got messages from some
Oh, yes, we
quite
do.
famous faces as well. So don't leave us just yet. But Jill, there is one thing left to say.
Come on, England!
Hi Lionesses, just wanted to say best of luck for the World Cup final on Sunday. I'll be watching. Amazing journey so far. You should be really proud of yourselves. But we're all behind you, all supporting you. We know you can do it. So go and get that World Cup win and bring that trophy home. All the best.
Lionesses, we are so proud of you. Serena, you're inspirational. Mary, girls, you've got this. Best of luck. Mwah.
I've come here especially to say good luck, not just to offer you some Geordie heart and grit, but also to say that was the basis for the Sydney Harbour Bridge. That came first. You will be first. Good luck. Love you all.
Girls, I just want to wish you the best of luck for your final, not just any final, but the World Cup final on Sunday. I'm super proud of each and every one of you and what you've achieved. Last summer, being pitchside, witnessing what I thought was greatness, and I didn't think we could go one better. To be out here in Sydney, knowing that if you win that, you girls have literally created history. There's going to be no more talk of the 1966 World Cup winners. You girls will be spoken about for years to come. I'm super proud of you. I want to wish you the best of luck. Come on, bring it home. Come on.
Yes, Lionesses, it's Youngblood sending you all the love in the world. Good luck. You guys are smashing it. It's coming home. Go get it for us. Love ya.
Hi to you all out there in Australia. You're doing a brilliant job. So that's the first thing. And there is, of course, no advice because you've done more than us already and you know what is needed to win. So all that remains is to wish you the very best for the final and we hope you can bring that trophy back. Good luck, everybody.
Hello, Lionesses. It's Russell Howard here. Best of luck in the World Cup final. Bring it home. Bring it home!